Best top lane picks right now. Camille is doing incredibly well lately and is just being completely slept on by everyone below Masters. Camille's win rate and pick rate has looked like that pretty much the last like 3 months. Camille is so good. She's so good at late game. The only problem is she can't really 1v1 very well, very often. But no, she's something strong, dude. Aatrox is incredibly popular at all ranks, actually. But he tends to not do too well at the lower ranks for some reason. Probably because he's too hard for them. Fiora is doing nothing but going up lately, which is a surprise to no one, considering they just keep buffing her. I think Pantheon... I mean, let me look at his numbers. Let's actually look at Pantheon's numbers and shit. So, armor. 40 armor at level 1 is really good. And his armor scaling is not the greatest, but pretty much up there. It's within like 10 points of being the highest, so that's really good armor. His health is pretty dang good too, so we're at a tanky, healthy character. His Q, pretty long range. Is that really it? It's weak. Shield Vault dashes to an enemy unit, dealing them physical damage and stunning them. Physical damage has an AP ratio. Why not just make it magical damage then? Q's kind of got a long cooldown. His W's kind of got a long cooldown. His E has a very, very, very long cooldown. To be honest with you, I'm not much seeing like what's good about this champion so far. Is he just like a ball of stats? Is he like a Mord type champion? It seems really weak. These cooldowns are just so long. 22, 13, 10. It's like he's got Aatrox level cooldowns, but does he have Aatrox level damage? Oh, but you can thrust his spear. So you can thrust his spear to get half cooldown. Okay, that makes sense. No, I'm getting it. Okay, I'm getting it. But the AD ratio kind of blows. I mean, more abilities got AD ratios. I don't know. I mean, he's tanky as shit though. Like, look at those base stats. He kind of just seems bad. Like, he kind of just seems bad. Let me read more into his bit though, because I refuse to believe a champion rework by Riot is not overpowered. There's got to be a catch here. He's got to be secretly overpowered. Okay, so let's look at it. So there's obviously that Mortal Will thing, and I think I'm sleeping on that a little bit. Q does a slow, does more damage. W does more attacks. So W gets you back to Mortal Will again because you attack 3 times. E gives you more duration. Look at that cooldown, 22 seconds, dude. It only goes down to 16. Isn't that like the same as fucking parry? Ever do chat? Better jungler wins top. It doesn't matter how bad he is to a chat. Top lane skill is irrelevant on the current patch. Kindred's bot lane taking dragon, and Rengar was bot lane not taking dragon. I think I like their version of being bot lane better. He waits so long, like playing safe, and then it's like at the last second every time he's like, nah, fuck all that, I'm going in. Was kind of hoping, you know, Tweedledee and Tweedledum here would finally move.
As heroes.
He didn't even use his rage. Rengar actually had a lot of things he could have done with that Fury, too. He could have used his W here. He could have rooted. There are a lot of options there. He could have rooted Kindred, backed off, waited for the ult, then jumped in. I wouldn't even say this is particularly Aatrox snowballing. I would say this is more so getting a lot of jungle farm and lane farm and kills and plates. This is a lot that I have to chat. I have a lot. Okay, but like the fact that she nearly won that is disturbing. I'm so fucking unbelievably fed, and he nearly just autoed me to death. God damn. Counter-Strike's already on that low of a cooldown? That was so right next to me. That was one of the most right next to me attacks I've ever seen. Oh, right, yeah, ending. Karma really is a special champion. Karma is so special. I don't think I actually did any damage to that Yasuo. It was shield into a shield into a shield. They should do the Janna nerf. Make her shields like start deteriorating right away. Like they just immediately start deteriorating. Like, this is honestly the problem with these champions like Karma top. They're so strong in the laning phase, and they don't actually fall off. They just get stronger and stronger as time goes on. Like, her shields are too fucking strong. Like nerf the AP ratios or something. Damn. It's insane that she scales so hard. Did you just unironically tell me to play Renekton? Okay, I think her AP ratios should just get slashed across the board. Jesus Christ. No, I just think it's a big issue with champions like Karma. If you're insanely easy to play and you're strong early game, you should not, and this is important, should not also be that fucking powerful just spamming mantra shields all team fight. She literally is just chasing people around, spamming mantra shields. Oh, that's good. You tell me you couldn't have gotten that kill, Lissandra? You didn't even use an ability? Please nerf Karma AP ratio on shield. Mantra running down team fights. Just spamming Mantra shield outscales me. Like, it doesn't need to be that strong. Look at this. 1.0 AP ratio, AoE shield, with an AoE movement speed buff. You know, all these people, like Kindred, it doesn't matter. All these people were so irrelevant. The most important aspect of that game was Karma just running around spamming Mantra shields over and over. Like, imagine every single team fight you have to punch through an extra tank. And that's what it feels like fighting Karma.